Hi, I'm Chris with Barbeques Galore, and today I'm going to show you how to deep fry a turkey. Now we're going to do this the correct way so that you don't end up looking like this.
Chris, you're burning the head!
First of all, we need to talk about your equipment and your ingredients. Today we're using an electric turkey fryer. There are lots of different ways to do it: electric, propane and gas, good old fashioned wood fired. Electric is very easy. It helps you keep control of the temperature that you need it at. Much easier to work with and very easy to clean. Also, our ingredients. We're going to be using peanut oil. This is a perfect oil for frying. Has a high smoke point, which means it's not going to start burning, not going to smoke on you when you get it into that fryer. Our Creole butter marinade by Cajun Injector. This stuff is amazing. You're going to inject this right into the meat of the turkey. Every bite you have, you're going to get a little bit of this Creole butter in your mouth. Really good. Also on the outside, Cajun shake seasoning. This stuff we're going to spread all over the skin, under the skin, all around the bird. And finally, our injector. This thing is going to be perfect and easy to get that marinade into the meat of the bird. Finally, our turkey. Now you need to check the manual on your fryer to see what the capacity is and how big of a bird you can use. For this one, it's a 12 to 14 pound turkey. We're right at that limit with this size turkey. You want to make sure that you stay under that limit. Don't push it. If you put a turkey in there that's too big, you could have a real big problem with oil overflowing out of the fryer, causing a fire. So first of all, what we want to do is figure out how much oil we need to put in this fryer to cover that bird. Now the best way to do it is to actually use water. What you do, take your bird, put it into your fryer with the basket, and then take a garden hose or your sink, and we're going to fill it up so that the turkey is completely submerged under that water. You want to give about 1 to 2 inches of coverage over the top of the bird, but you also want to make sure that the level of the water doesn't come within a couple inches of the top of the pot so that you don't have problems with the oil overflowing outside your fryer. Once you've got your turkey submerged, you're going to remove it with the basket and set that aside. Now, how much water is left in here is exactly how much oil you're going to need. So you want to take a mark with a ruler, with a stick, with a piece of paper, whatever you want to use. Just note from the top of the fryer down to the level of the water how far that is, and you're going to fill up your pot with oil to that level. Now once you've dumped the water out, make sure the pot and all the components that go into the pot are nice and dry. Otherwise, that water and that oil are not going to mix well once it gets hot, and you're going to have a major problem. So grab some paper towels, wipe the inside of your pot, wipe the basket, wipe the burner if yours is an electric, and you'll be ready to go. All right, so now that you've got that turkey cleaned and dried, you want to remove that pop-up temperature timer. You want to take out the giblet and gravy packets that might be on the inside, and remove that leg piece that is holding the legs together. First, we're going to season this puppy with a little of this Cajun seasoning. You can do as much as you want or as little as you want. It doesn't really matter. Do it to your taste. But we're going to shake it all over the outside. Get it all in those nooks and crannies. As you see, I've already pre-seasoned this just to show you what it looks like at the end. You want to get it all on the inside. Even if you want, get it under the skin. Take a little in your hand, lift that skin up, rub the turkey breast down on the inside there. That's going to give you a ton of flavor when this thing comes out of the oil. Now that you've rubbed it down with the Cajun seasoning, we're going to try a little marinade. You're going to take your injector and your marinade bottle, stick that injector down there, pull up on the plunger. This thing holds about 2 ounces. Get that deep into that meat, all the way down to the bone. And as you push down on the injector, pull the injector out slowly. That will give a nice even distribution of marinade throughout the meat. Get it all in the different sides. Get it in the legs, in the thigh, in the breast. And you're going to give yourself a nice, even, buttery flavor in every single bite. It's going to be perfect. So once you've got your turkey nice and seasoned, grab your basket, Grab your bird, put that bird carefully into this basket, and you're ready to go out to the fryer. Come on, let's go. Now while your oil is getting hot, what you can do is get your thermometer ready. The perfect thermometer for a job like this is a digital remote thermometer like this Ready Check that we have here. You can stick this right into the bird before you put it into the oil, and then you don't have to mess with it the entire time. You can just check it on the remote screen. You know what temperature it is. This one will tell you what temperature it needs to be at to be fully cooked. To properly place the thermometer probe, you want to get it right into the thigh of the turkey. So right in between the leg and the breast. So now that you got the thermometer set in your turkey, the magic number that you need to get that temperature up to is 165. Some recipes may vary, some may go above that, but the minimum number definitely is 165 to be safe. So once your oil is at the right temperature, 350 degrees, you're going to put the bird in. I highly suggest using a protective glove of some kind, just in case you get any splatters while you're lowering the bird into the hot oil. We're going to use this handy hook that comes with your fryer. Hook it onto the basket, and we're going to slowly lower this bird into the oil. Very slowly. The great thing about the remote thermometer is you can check the temperature right here on the screen. You don't even have to come outside. Now, when your turkey reaches 5 degrees before the finished temperature, that's when you want to take it out of the oil. It's going to continue to cook even after coming out. So if you want your turkey at 165 degrees, you'll want to take it out when the temperature reads 160. You're going to place it, preferably, on a cookie sheet that's on top of a baking pan. This will allow the turkey to fully cool all the way around evenly. You're not going to have the bottom of the turkey continuing to cook faster than the rest of the turkey. If you don't have a cookie sheet and you have to place it on a flat surface, the best thing to do is to rotate it every couple minutes. Let it rest until it reaches the desired temperature. That's probably going to take, depending on the size of your turkey, another 15 to 20 to 30 minutes. All right, so your turkey's out of the oil. You've let it rest. It's come up to the perfect temperature, and look how it came out. Beautifully golden brown, crispy skin, tender inside. It's really good. I'm gonna take a little bite just to taste. So tender, so juicy. You are gonna love this turkey. Trust me. Enjoy.